Okay, once again, I'm teacher Goodluck from Educare Company, and I'm here today. I have something to share with you in the subject of chemistry, and today we are going to start the new topic in the new subject, which is chemistry, and we are going to deal with the Form 1 students. So I would like to invite you to be with me. Just listen from the starting up to the end. I hope that you are going to get something which it will help you in your subjects. Now, dialect, we have Form 1 notes here, and today we're going to start with the introduction to chemistry. Introduction to chemistry. Introduction to chemistry, by definition, what is chemistry? Chemistry, we say that this is the science that deals with the composition, structure, and the properties of matters. Or in another way, we can say that chemistry is the science which deals with the composition and the decomposition of matters. This is just a simple definitions of defining the term chemistry. Now, because we have various themes which they are very important in chemistry. The first one is composition, another is structure and properties of matter. Now we start to look what is matter. When we say that this chemistry is dealing with the composition and decomposition of matter, and we are looking at the structure and the properties of matters. Now, what is this matter? Matter, by definition, we say that is anything that has mass and occupies space. That matter is anything which it has mass and it occupies space. We have many examples of matter. We can see the examples of matter. It's like stone. You can see a book. Various things which they have mass and they occupy space. These are matters. It includes the materials or substance of nature which make up our environment. So you can see that almost our environment, it is made up by different matters, and these matters are those who they are surrounding us, and they make the environment. Yes. Now let us look now people who are dealing with chemistry, or people who are studying chemistry. What is their name? We say that the people we say that people who study chemistry are called chemists. This, if you can see somebody is dealing with chemistry, is studying chemistry, we call him or her chemists. Those who studies chemistry in ancient times are known as alchemists. Alchemists, these are people who are studying chemistry in ancient times. No, I means that it's not they deal directly in chemistry, but sometimes they take chemistry like that. These people are called the alchemists. Now here are those important terms in this subject of chemistry. We have to know them so that we can go together, because we are making the foundation of this subject. Another term which is very, very, very important in chemistry, it is science. Now, what is science? It is science. Science is the scientific study of nature. Science, this is the scientific study of nature. For example, how cooling effect occurs. You study various things. The good example here we take that how cooling of various things, cooling of water and different things, it occurs. Now, when you start to explore that how it is occurring, this is what we call science. We have various scientific subjects which they deal, they correlate. They are going together with this chemistry. Scientific subject, in order the subject to be a science subject, it should involve experiments and practical work. We have science and arts. Now, when we differentiate these two things, we can see that in science there are things which you must take or you must involve. The first one is you must involve experiments. You have to conduct experiments and also practical work. Means any scientific subject must be applicable in practice. And chemistry have to acquire certain skills in order to be successful. These skills include, now, in order to conduct this subject, which is chemistry, it must involve various skills to be successful. These skills include the following. The first one, careful and through observation. It means you have to include the first one. You have to care and observe. You have to care the observation. Means that this is just like a first step when you are conducting this subject. And another one is accurate recording of what has been observed. It means that we conduct this chemistry by observing that the first point. Then after that you have to record something which you observe in an accurate way. And also another one, organizing the observed and the recorded information. You have to organize the information that you have observed from the field, and you have to record them, to organize those information which you have observed in your field, so that you can make the good experiment. And the next step, it is repeating testing to make sure observation are accurate. You have to repeating tests to make sure observation are accurate. Means that you have to be sure that, to ensure yourself that that observation that you have made, it is true and it is real, because this is a scientific subject. You have to be sure, you have to do your things in a proper way and in more accurate. And the another process we can say, forming conclusion from observation. Now after repeating the testing, after conducting that testing you have made, you have to form the conclusion from that observation that you have made. And the last one in this, it is predicting possible outcomes of similar experiment that you conduct. After that conduct, because here you make the conclusion from that observation, then after you come to predict. You are predicting the possible outcomes of similar experiments, that maybe somebody can come to take another experiment which it is similar to what you have done. You can provide the outcomes that by doing this you can get this, or by doing this you can get this, because this is a scientific study. You must have the vivid examples, so that will help you to make a prediction, or to make the outcomes which will be similar to another experiment which can be conducted, which is similar to your experiment that you have done. this, because we are in the introduction of chemistry, now we have to look also the application of chemistry, that chemistry can be applied in various ways in different places. Now we have to look how this chemistry is applied in our daily life and in the normal environment we have. Now we come to look to the application of chemistry. Application of chemistry. As I told that chemistry is an important subject that is applied in different fields in our daily life. Chemistry is one of the subjects which every day we are applying, because we are making we are making things, we make things together, we are doing various things, which is just an application of chemistry. And first, chemistry is applied in agriculture. So the first field, or I can say among the field which chemistry is applied, it is in agriculture, also medicine, also manufacturing. In this manufacturing, we can look in various industries. We are applying chemistry, because we are just there. We take the chemicals and combine together and make something which is new. Also in education, we apply chemistry, and also food and beverage industry. Beverage industry, like you can see the beverage industry, like which they produce soda, they produce various juices. All this industry, they apply chemistry. Among those, this means that chemistry is applied in different places. Means that when you come to the application of chemistry, means in agriculture we apply because we are using fertilizer, and when you refer there, first I told you that chemistry, the scientific subject which it is studied about the composition and the decomposition of matter. Means composition, you take things and you make them together. Decomposition, it means to separate things, to do something like that. So when we come to agriculture, we use chemistry when we are using the combination of various fertilizer, so that we can boost our plants. And also when we come in medicine, we can see that there are various chemicals which they used to make up those medicine. Now that the combination of that medicine, how, maybe let us take a simple example. We want to know the composition which is composing the paracetam, PCM, or Panadol. It is known as most known as Panadol. You can see there in the Panadol there is many composition of various chemicals which they made that Panadol, and at the end it make Panadol and help you in increasing those pains and things like that. Now you can see that composition, that you take this chemical and you compose with this, and finally you go to get one thing, that is application of chemistry. Likewise in education, we learn chemistry. Also in food and the beverage industry, as I told you, that they take various chemicals, they combine together, then they get something good and tasted. They taste, you can see various juices in various tastes. Okay, and this is mean that chemistry is applied in factories. First, in factories or industries, like beverage industry, cements industry. Good example, in Tanzania we have Dangote cement industry. That how they make that cement, it is just the application of chemistry. And another one, it is used in homes. In our homes we use chemistry. When you take water, then you boil that water, you take powder, then you put in water, you make there something yogurt. That it is a chemist, because you take one component and another component, then you compose them together, you are coming out with one product which is yogurt. That is chemistry. So you can see that chemistry is the subject which we are applying every day, we use in our daily life. And also chemistry is applied at hospitals. At hospitals, as we know that in hospitals there is medicine in hospitals. Also in hospitals there are various activities which they are going on there, and that process, it is just the chemist, because there is combination of various compound or component, and that components, they take them, they put together. Good example, when you are going to the hospital and then they want to make that we call cylinder. They take water, they mix with the medicine. That the mixing of water and medicine, it is chemistry. So you can see that chemistry, it is used in various places, and as I told you, at hospital. Also, chemistry, it is applied in laboratories. Various laboratories, they use chemistry, because as we know that in laboratory there is various things or various activities which they are going on there. Good example, in laboratory, it's a place where they can take one chemical and another chemical, they combine together and they form something. So that is just a application of chemistry. Also, chemistry, it is used in research centers. In these research centers, as we know that these research centers, they are doing the activities of searching and conducting various experiments, which they come up with the findings which they done there. So in that, they apply chemistry, because first of all there is experiment which is done there, and in that experiment there is processes which they follow, and that in following that processes there is the composition of matter or composition of man. So in case of you include the composition and the composition of matter, you can see that you are applying chemistry. And also we apply chemistry in universities. As we know that in universities there is various different activities which are conducted there, and we have the universities which are dealing with the science subjects, which are dealing with the geography. Maybe when you come in geography, they are dealing with agriculture, so you can see that in universities they always apply chemistry. And now let us look to the products made by application of chemistry. Through applying this chemistry, there are various products which are made as a result of applying chemistry. Here we have a table which will show us the field, and on another side will show us the product which is made from that field. Products made by application of chemistry. We have here field, and here we have the products. Good example, the first field which is applying chemistry in large amount, it is agriculture sector or agriculture field. In this agriculture field, we have products like fertilizers. Fertilizers, it's one among the product of of chemistry, because here we are dealing with chemicals, various chemicals, composition of various chemicals. Let us take an example of fertilizer like NPK. NPK, this is the fertilizer which is used to speed up the rate of the growth of the plants, like maize or potatoes. In NPK, we have the composition of various elements there. The first one, N, it is standing for nitrogen. P, it is standing for potassium. So you can say you can see there the composition of nitrate and the potassium. It is made the NPK fertilizer, which is used in various process, in various agriculture activities, like for putting in plants so that that plant can grow faster and easier. Also, we have here, we have pesticides word. Pesticide word, we can see that this is the various medicine which are used to kill those insects and various insects which they are destroying the plants. So this also, it is a medicine which is used, and in this medicine there is composition of various chemicals which they use, which they help to kill those insects and the pests, to remove those diseases in plants, and that is agriculture. Also here we have killers, animal vaccines. Killers, animal vaccines. You can see in agriculture there are various other crops which, when you make, or when you plant them, they have the tendency to be attacked by various animals. Now this is the vaccines which is okay. In these killers, animal vaccines, these are vaccines which they can be injected to various animals so that they can cure them. They can cure them from different diseases which they attack these animals. So this is just a vaccine, but in this vaccine there is the composition of various chemicals which they hinder those animals from being attacked with various diseases which they can attack them. And this is just in the case of agriculture. And here these are the products which are made as the result of using or applying chemistry in this agriculture. And let us go in another field, which is applying agriculture in mostly. We have here the medicines. We have something like drugs, and we have vaccines. These are medicine, but there is high percentage of applying chemistry in making these drugs, in making these vaccines. In making drugs, as I've told you, that these drugs is an outcome of various chemicals which are composed together, and after being composed together, they form various drugs which they are used in different activities for medicine purpose. And also we have food supplements. Here nowadays we can see that you can go to the supermarket and you get food which is already prepared. And in that preparation of that food, so that it can last for long, it can long last, you can see that there is various ways they use to make that food or to protect that food from spoiling. Now that ways of protecting that food, it's just an application of chemistry, because they are putting there some chemicals in that food so that that chemical can prevent that food from being decayed. And another field which is applying chemistry in large amount. It is home care and the cosmetics industry. Home care and the cosmetics industry. Also, in this home care and cosmetics industry, they apply the usage of chemistry in a high quantity, because example, or the products of home care and the cosmetics industry in the chemistry is detergent, beauty products. Detergent, beauty product. We can see here now we have the various detergent and the various beauty products. Example, soaps. Soap, it's just the outcome of composition of various substances or various chemicals, which at the end of the day they are made up to be good in the skin of human being. Now they are going to look what chemicals will help the skin of human being to be safe. Now they take those components or those chemicals and they put together. Now you come to make a soap, and you come to make different beauty products like oil. We have lotion. All of them, they are product of cosmetics product. And these cosmetic products, they are coming from, cosmetics industries. They produce various things, different things, which are very, very, very important in our life. And also we have something like soaps, shoe polish. Good example, the polish of shoes. That polish is just a composition of various chemicals. They made them, then they are used in various ways. Another is toothpaste. Toothpaste, those pastes we use to brush our tooth, like Whitedent. All of them, they are the product of chemistry. Also, we have insecticides. Also various things which are used in insect, like to kill insect in homes, like fumigation and various processes we are taking in our homes. Those are the products, among the products of this chemical. Also, we have another field which is food and the beverage industry. Food and the beverage industry. Also, in food and beverage industry, there are various products which they are made in, like soft drinks. We have soda, we have juices. Also, common salt, the normal salt we use in our homes. Those are the product of chemistry, because they compose and they are made by different processes. Also, we have yeast. We are yeast, baking powder, yeast and baking powder. Yeast, we used to put them in baking our different foods, and that is what we call the application of chemistry. Also, we have canned food. Those food which are put there, prevented for being used in a long time. Also, another is manufacturing industry. Manufacturing industry, those industries which are producing paints, chemicals. We can see varnish. I'm here today to proceed with another session where we ended. I remember the last session we ended to the application of chemistry, but now let us continue with the importance of chemistry. You are welcome to listen me. I hope that you are going to get something which is going to help you in your subjects. Now, what are the importance of chemistry? Importance of chemistry in our daily life. Chemistry is an important subject due to its application in our daily life. The following is important of chemistry in various aspects. As we saw the application of chemistry, now we can come up and say that chemistry is one of the very important subjects in our daily life because it is applied in many aspects in our daily life. Now, the following are the importance of chemistry in various aspects of life. The first one is agriculture. It helps in agriculture. How it helps in agriculture now? Food and beverage industry. Chemistry is very important because it is used in agriculture. And in agriculture, as we know that we cannot have food if we don't have agriculture. And also beverage industry, various industry or drinks like soda, juices, all of this they are coming from agriculture. Now, since agriculture, it is the mother of many food and mother of many drinks. Now, we can say that chemistry, it is very important in agriculture because it can increase the high rate of production in agriculture, or it can lower the production in agriculture due to the different reason how you use the fertilizer. So if you can use fertilizer in your agriculture and you can use medicine for pesticides, you can use vaccines in your animals that you are keeping. You can see that the production of your agriculture activities, it can increase. Now, this is where we come to say that chemistry, it is very important. Another importance of chemistry, it is usually, or it is very important in medicine. In medicine here we can see that medicine, they are used in various ways in different places. In the hospital, medicine is used to cure people. Now you can see the importance of this chemistry because chemistry is the subject which causes the manufacturing of medicine. Now, as we know that medicine, it is very important. Medicine, it is very, very, very important in our life because it helps to make our health in a good position. And another important importance is the manufacturing industry. Manufacturing industry. Also, this chemistry, it is used in manufacturing industries. Manufacturing industry, as we saw later, that in manufacturing industry we manufacture various things like drugs, vaccines. All these are manufactured in various industries. Cements, you can see polishes for shoes. We can see the beauty products like oil, soap. All these are the product of applying chemistry in our manufacturing industry. Also chemistry is used in communication. It help in communication. How now chemistry it is used in communication? As we know that chemistry also it deals with the decomposition of various things. Now we use something like phones, we use networks, we use various things. It is physics, but there is the chemicals which they made that components which are used to make these facilities we use in communication. Also, home care products. In home care products, here home care products, we have various products which they are used in, which they are the products of chemistry. So chemistry, it is important in home care products. Home care products, like we can see their soaps, we can see beauty products. Those are the home care products, but they are very important in our daily life. That's why we say chemistry, it is very important. And another, it is beauty products like soap and other materials. These are the importance of chemistry in our daily life. So chemistry is very, very, very important. Now we come to manipulate one by another in agriculture. Is the process of growing crops and the animals keeping. Farmers uses many products made by chemists to get better agriculture yield. Includes, this is just the explanation of this summary here, that it explains how chemistry is important in agriculture, as we see here. In agriculture, in a process of growing crops and animals keeping. Farmers products made by chemistry to get better agriculture yield. In better agriculture yield, we have here something like fertilizer used to improve the quality and the quantity of crops and yield. Respectively, we have weed killers. Weed killers are chemical substance used to destroy unwanted plants which harm the crops. All these are the importance of what? Chemistry in agriculture. And also we have pesticides. Pesticides are chemical substance sprayed or sprinkled on crops to destroy pests that leads crops to destroy pests that lead low or no yield. Also introduced in animal dips to treat animal from ticks. Yeah. So this is the just importance of this chemistry in agriculture, just in agriculture. Also we have animal vaccines. Animal vaccines also, they are used to cure. Chemical substance used to protect animals from diseases. There are various diseases which they can attack the animals. Now that chemicals or vaccines, they are used to protect those animals from being attacked with that diseases. Also proceed animal feeds, animal food which mixed with different nutrients components to improve animal health. Food and beverage industry, there we have also presentation of foods, especially those canned or bottled, example beer, canned maize. You can see there are various foods which are canned, which are sealed in good packages for being used in a long way, in long time. Those, it's just an application of chemistry, and this is just also, it's just in agriculture only. Also we have preparation of certain food such as breads. When you prepare bread, you have to use something like yeast, and that yeast, it is just a chemistry there Also cakes, we have the composition of various things. Good example, it's cake. There is many things which they made a cake. We have eggs, we have powder, flour, also we have there sugar. Now all of them you take together, you compose, then you make something which is cake and sweets. Now we come in medicine. In medicine, feed, vaccines, prevent illness. Vaccines, these are the vaccine which is used to prevent illness. To prevent illness. And the medicine treats diseases. There are two vaccines are used to prevent and also medicine they use it to treat diseases, direct treatment of diseases. Produced chemically. These are produced chemically because it is the composition of various chemicals. Those chemicals, after being composed together, they form the medicine which is help to treat diseases and also to prevent diseases in the meaning of vaccines. Now in the manufacturing industry. In the manufacturing industries, many material made chemical used to make products. Used to make product. Example for products are cement, plastics container, textile. All these are used in the manufacturing industry, the product of chemists, because they form. This when we say cement is the product of combination of various materials. Now that combination is just the composition there. Then when you come to the definition, composition and the composition of what? Of matter. Now that composition is just the application of chemistry. Also plastics container, how they made it, just the application of chemistry. Also we have textiles also the application of chemistry. We have chemicals, rubber and papers. Also we come in the issue of transport. In the issue of transports, fuel used on a transport are produced chemical. Fuel which we are using in transport, fuel like diesel, like petroleum, these are produced chemically. And also we have the parts used to transport like cars, engine and tires are made chemical. All these are made chemical. That's why we say that this is the importance of chemistry. And then we come in communication. In communication we have something like letter, newspaper. Now when you come to the letter, let's take an example, good example, letter we write down in the papers. That papers are made chemically. Also the pens that we use to write down, they are produced chemical. So you can come and say that chemistry, it is very wide subject that we are applying in our daily life. And also magazine, we have manufactured chemical. They are manufactured chemical. Also telephones and computers, really heavy on wires which made chemical. You can see computers, phones, all these they are made chemical because they are using something like wires. We can see they are passing through different process chemical to be made. Good example is ionization. We have their ionization. Many things which they are helping in manufacturing, in producing those properties used in communication like wires. Home care products. When we come in home care products, used to make a home and it is environment, which used to clean. They are using to clean our homes. We use to clean our environment. We use something like soap and detergents. We use soap and detergent to clean our homes, kill insects, disinfectant and the decoration, hair freshening paints. All these hair freshening paints we use to decorate those colors we use to decorate our homes and our houses. All of them, they are just the product of chemistry, because they are made chemically. Anything which is made chemically, it is the product of chemistry. Also, when we come to the beauty products in the beauty products used to improve human physical appearance, like nail varnish, creams, lotion, perfumes, and deodorant. This one. Deodorant are made chemical. All these substances like lotion, perfume, creams, varnish are made chemical because they are made by the composition of various chemicals. Now, if they are made by the composition of various chemicals, it is chemical, that process. Now, if it is chemical, it is the product of chemistry. And another, chemist for careers. Now we come to another part. It's just like another part that we say that chemist for careers or professional development. Now in chemistry we produce various professionals who they are the product of chemistry. The skills acquired in chemistry are very valuable in different careers. Like the skills which is obtained in chemistry, they are very valuable in different careers, like doctor. You cannot be a doctor if you don't know chemistry, because in chemistry we learn there about medicine, the composition of medicine, how to put things in proper way. All that is chemistry. Also pharmacists. These pharmacists, they are the product of chemistry. Pharmacists, they are the product of chemistry because in pharmacy they are dealing much with the medicine, the arrangement of medicine, the composition of medicine, all that things they are involving the chemical processes, which it is very important in chemistry. That's why you. Okay, thank you. We had a good session, but now we have the questions from our session that we had. The first question is, what is chemistry? Here we are going to define the meaning of chemistry, and after that we come to another question, which is somebody who study chemistry is known as. Here you mention the name of people or person who study chemistry, and the last one here mention the application of chemistry. Thank you for listening.